Well, hello, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. I really appreciate it. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to put on a little music while we wait, just about a minute for other people to start logging on. Let me see if I can figure this out. And I did. Okay. So while we wait, where is everybody from? Philadelphia. I'm from Philly. Chicago. London. Wow. LA, Downingtown, Montclair. This is wonderful. Well, thank you guys for coming. I promise you, you're going to learn something. You're going to learn a lot. Okay, so just about a minute. All right, I think we should start this. Jake, be quiet. I'm busy. Be quiet. Oops. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, let's get started. Now just turn this off and flip this around and we're ready to roll. Okay, let's do this. How I turned my sluggish sales team into a high-performance sales conversion machine. It's the blueprint to attract, qualify, and close profitable business. I'll actually be taking you into our proven sales training system and giving you the nuts and bolts of our business and show you how it works and how to use this information profitably for your business. So who is this for? If you make money in the special events industry, wedding and event planners, designers, caterers, photographers, videographers, musicians, DJs, venues, rental companies, florists, and small business owners in the special event industry. So who is this not for? Well, if you don't make money in the special event industry. It's not for people that don't believe in education. It's not for people who aren't convinced that they could grow their business without spending countless hours hustling and grinding. And it's not for people that believe if it's not completely broken, don't fix it. So what would your life look like if you could consistently hit your sales goals every month without complicated systems? So in the next 32 or so minutes, everything you need in a time-proven and ruthlessly tested format to build a successful sales team using one system. This isn't going to be a sales training handbook that collects dust on your shelf. No, it's not. These are legit growth strategies and principles for the special event business owner. So what makes this different? I'm not selling you anything today. I'm giving you proven content and strategies that will revolutionize your sales team. I promise you that. So why stick around? Geez, it's only 32 minutes. But why you should stick around is because I'm giving you something for free. I'm giving you how to hire a great salesperson. It is a session from a conference. It's about 58 minutes long, and we'll be learning modern techniques in today's market, crafting a job ad for results, targeting the right people, and making sure that the personality fits within your team, and the interview questions the candidate will never expect. So are you struggling to get the freedom that you want in your life, working too many hours, close to burnout, and wonder if the only way to hit your goal is to work even harder? Do you feel like 1 month your income is high and the money flows, and then the next it's dropped off and you're feeling like a brand new beginner who's having to start over each month to hit your income goals? Are you running a business with a sales team that underperforms? Have you tried bringing in experts, providing books and sales material, but nothing seems to stick? Do you dread Monday morning sales meetings because week after week, the performance is either the same as the previous weeks or often declining? Is the high turnover in your sales team causing you to take time from the more important work you do to recruit and find new talent and the costs involved in training someone new? So as a result, you're frustrated with the sales team, whether you're a team of 1 or 100. You often think that they could be working harder to close that event. They do not follow the policies and procedures, and every department head is chasing their tail to get the info that they need. They are spending too much time writing proposals to unqualified prospects. You have sales goals you must meet, just don't know how to hit them consistently. I know what it's like. I've been where you are, and I want to show you what works for us. I found myself and my employees just going through the motions, and I forgot why I started in this business to begin with, which left me feeling uninspired, unable to focus, and making my sales goals unachievable. I felt defeated. But I have great news. If any of this feels like you, none of these things are actually the problem. They are symptoms. The real problem is that you're stuck in a funnel and haven't yet upgraded to 3 necessary principles I'm going to show you today. So I had the opportunity to survey 774 event professionals all across the country, and I asked them, rank yourself on these skills: bonding with the client, event planning and logistics, qualifying the client, and closing the sale. Take a look at these and you rank yourself. Now, I'm going to show you the results. 41% said bonding with the client. 34% said event planning and logistics. 12% was qualifying the client, and 13% was closing the sale. And I looked at this, and I was devastated to see that 12% and 13% was qualifying the client and closing the sale. This really concerned me because without sales, we have no business. And then I realized that we are in this business because we have a passion for what we do. We are not salespeople. We didn't get into this and saying they're going to be a salesperson. We have a passion for what we do. The selling is a different skill set. And that's when I realized that our salespeople in this industry need to be trained. So what if your salespeople were accountable for reaching their goals and their costly mistakes? What if you increased your booking ratio? What if your salespeople paid for themselves? And what if you knew exactly how much money is out in proposals that haven't been booked yet? What if you never have to pay for sales training again? What if your sales team were bringing in business and not just order takers? What if your new hire salesperson was trained before their first day? What if you never give a raise to a salesperson again? And what if your team didn't waste time on unqualified leads? That would be something. But really, what if you never have to train salespeople again? Never, ever, ever hear salespeople say, I didn't know that. They didn't book because our price is too high. I'm not making enough money. I'm working every weekend and I just am not making enough money. Finally, a proven, repeatable sales training system for the special event industry. No more sales books, conferences, and training courses. What you need to know is after the training today, you'll know how to build a sales team in making more money, closing more events, working with qualified clients, so it allows you the freedom to do what you love and enjoy doing. This system is designed to take you to 6 figures per month in sales. Don't just take my word for it. These are different people that wrote in or put it on Facebook or sent me an email of how this program has worked for them. I'm not going to go through all of them with you, just thought I would share a few. Okay, so who am I? Who's this person that's been rambling for 10 minutes? My name is Meryl Snow, and I'm located in Philadelphia. I have a catering company, an event planning company, and a design division, and a picnic company. And I've been in business for 28 years. And our companies are still running now. But about 6 years ago, I decided that I wanted to spread the news of the techniques that I've learned for my sales team. And I'm a speaker, a sales trainer, and a consultant for the special events industry. I get so excited because I wake up each morning with a big smile on my face because I know my clients are crushing it. They're using what I teach to reach their goals and increase sales within a matter of weeks, often even days, with laser-focused training techniques. I have 2 books out, Booked It, Selling, Closing, and Standing Out in the Special Event Industry, and Cha-Ching, There is No Money in Sales for Second Place. I also have 3 design DVDs of how-to. Okay, so the principles I was telling you about. Number 1 is stop doing it all. This is the biggest mistake managers make, and the one primary reason they fail. There you are, right in the middle. You're dealing with policies and procedures and client meetings and closing and qualifying and proposals and then training and then retraining and setting and tracking goals and employee reviews. There's just not enough you. It's exhausting and inconsistent. But what if we slid you out of that circle, put the triangle in there, and this allows you the time you need to run the business. And there it is, the triangle method. Train, test, and track. Okay. Hiring. It's very important that you hire the right people for the position. Learning compensation plans, salary with commission, draw, commission only, hourly. You need an employee contract. This protects not only you, but it also protects the employee. Sales training is a must. They have to learn how to sell properly and having techniques to give them the strength to do that. Sales scripts is so important. Policies and procedures. People need to know what the rules are. Templates, not only for sales, but tracking and menus and proposals. This is your brand that's out there. Sales meetings and incentives the right way. How to set goals for each of your salespeople and the company. And of course, you can do all this, but if there's no accountability, then goal setting doesn't matter. So there it is. Train, test, and track. Okay, we've all been there. You bring in a sales trainer for underperforming sales team, and then 6 months later, people move on and you need to train all over again. Now, how much does that cost us? Let alone the disruption within the team. Or there is no sales training at all, and you are very frustrated with the team's results. What if there was a way to train your salespeople to consistently hit and exceed their goals every month? The Train, Test, and Track. It is a high leverage platform, huge results with less effort. Number 2 in the principles is motivate. Motivating a team is one of the most important things that a leader can do. Without guidance, employees can fail and suffer and unsure of what to do next and how to succeed to their highest potential. While it's true that no one can truly motivate anyone, true gumption has to come from within. A good leader can do a tremendous amount to influence people and encourage their motivation and success. Number 2 principle, motivate. Part of keeping your team motivated and excited about always improving is also ensuring that they don't become complacent. We all know the type. They arrive to work in a daze, clock in, and then sit at their desk doing the bare minimum to get by. Then they leave as early as possible, never really committing to their career path, and worst of all, detract from, rather than add to, the success of the team. If these types are already satisfied for what they have, it can become increasingly difficult to engage them and motivate them to success. Imagine having a sales meeting that is just that, a sales meeting, and productive in 4 parts. You know how these sales meetings go. Oh no, here comes the morning eye roll, the significant glance between coworkers, the hunched shoulders, the slow shuffle to the conference room table. So much of what can go on at sales meetings can instill a sense of dread or contempt, even before it has commenced. We know meetings are crucial and overall the health of the company. So why is there so much trepidation to attend them? More than likely, it is because of the situations like these. The meetings are unorganized, with no agenda or structure established, and it's hard for anyone to stay on point and remain focused. Sales meetings need to be sales meetings, not op meetings. And in these sales meetings should be 4 parts. Number 1, educate. Number 2, opportunity. Number 3, track. And number 4, takeaway. 1 hour, once a week, divide it into these 4. And I'm telling you, your sales will soar. Now, how would that change your sales? It would. Okay, so this is tracking. And this is called on-the-street tracking, or OST. And what this shows the salesperson is exactly where they are and how many proposals that are out. We write so many proposals that we're not even sure of what kind of money is out on the street. So this is a sheet that you could use to have your salespeople fill out. Yes, I know there is a lot of different software out there that can do this, and sometimes your ingrown software can do this. However, we have found that this sheet that they put together works really well. All right, I'm going to minimize this and show you this so I can actually get in there. Okay. All right. So we have the client name, the event ID, when the proposal was sent, the date of the event, and how much the proposal was. The green means it was booked. So they're putting it in. Here's the date, and here it's $34,000, the amount of proposal. Green, they booked. Red, they didn't book. So this goes all the way down. So now, on the street, week ending 5/1, they booked what they booked. It's $154,000. What they're still working on is $86,000, and what they lost is $50,000. The next week is booked, working, and lost. This is week ending 5/8. They booked 202. They're still working on 124, but they haven't lost anything yet. So this gives the booking ratio. But when a salesperson sees that they have $502,000 out on the street, that could be half of their sales yearly goal. To see that they booked 104, this gives them motivation. This says to them, you know what? I'm going to go after this $14,000 event. I'm going to go after this $19,000 event. And they will do that. This sheet is also a great tool for you, because when you look at this and you have your one-on-one meetings with your salesperson each week, you take a glance at this and you talk to them, well, why did you lose this one? And they'll give you the reason. This is great. They won a $126,000 event. That's great. So if you are seeing a lot of red, then what you need to do is to look more closely. Are they having issues closing or qualifying, or are they sending out proposals to unqualified clients? So this is a great tool to use. Okay, let's move back. This is called on the street tracking. Okay, so the results, you qualify, you close, and you execute in a matter of weeks. Systems and techniques leverage your time and close faster. So how to add 40K to 100K per month. It can be done, and look how simple. All you need is 4 new clients at 10 grand, gives you $40,000 a month. If all of your salespeople added 4 more clients, that's a lot of money. Okay, 6 new clients at 10 grand is 60,000. 10 new clients at 10 grand is 100,000. This can be done. All they need to do is to follow these techniques in the qualifying and closing. Okay, so the science of the 40K to 100K. All right, again, we're going to go back and we are going to go through this sheet. This is called the proactive sheet. Salespeople cannot be order takers, and it is difficult for them because we all know what happens. The week starts, you're getting busy, you're talking about last weekend's events, you have proposals to write, the phone rings, you have to place a rental order, and before you know it, it's the end of the day. And then Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday, and then the weekend you have the events. So I get it. That how quickly a day will just pass by. Okay, let's go over this sheet. Here are the things that they have to do in proactive sales, and that is outside opportunities, networking events, open house inquiries, phone inquiries, internet inquiries, meetings face-to-face held, meeting telephone held, corporate cold call, corporate conversations, new corporate meeting held, venue meetings existing, venue proactive touches existing, venue meetings new, venue proactive touches new, follow-up calls general, referrals, asking for referrals, referrals acquired, revenue booked, and revenue executed. Okay. So the salesperson will take this the Thursday prior to the week ahead, and they will put in their weekly objectives, that this is what they want to accomplish that week. Then they go through each day and write in realistically what they can get done. Now this person knows that Monday is a very difficult day for her, so she knows that she will probably only get 1 internet inquiry as proactive. But Tuesday, she'll pick up a phone inquiry and maybe 2 follow-up calls. Wednesday, she'll do 2 internet inquiries, 2 venue proactive touches. Thursday, so you see what I'm going here. Okay? This is such an important tool because it gives them a purpose for that week. They see it, they know, okay, I've got to call this venue, or I've got to do this proactive outside opportunity. Okay, let's move on. Love this tool. Then here is the yearly objectives, year-to-date actual, and it shows everything, what their plus, their minus, how far away they are. Okay, So the science of your 40K to 100K is qualify to close. There are 6 vital stages of a sale. Ask and listen, educate, find out what their needs are, present the solutions. The client must trust you, and you go for the close. That's it. If they can accomplish all 6 and feel really good about it, they've got sales down. There's Elena and Robert. They own a floral and event design company. And they said, we are designers, not salespeople. That's why we love this program, especially the express refund. Hannah is a wedding planner. She said, I've been doing everything myself for years, and now I hired my first wedding planner. I'll be able to spend more time with my hubby. Jeremy and Rod, these guys are great. They own a catering company in Fresno. Best part for me is that my team are reaching their goals, and Rod really likes the tracking system. Talk about accountability. Ron, who is a DJ, says, my guys fought me on doing the program, but now they live by it. And Connie, who's in hotel sales and manages a team of 6, says we changed the sales meeting format and it's working. I often hear from management, I've set up all kinds of policies and procedures, and yet they don't follow them properly. It's very discouraging. So that brings me to number 3, accountability. Management let employees avoid accountability because they dislike confrontation. The employee accountability definition is the responsibility of employees to complete the tasks they are assigned, to perform the duties required by their job, and to be present for their proper shifts in order to fulfill or further the goals of the organization. Holding people accountable doesn't need to be punitive. It raises the bar and signals to people that high performance is expected, recognized, and rewarded. So let's do a quick recap. All right, your salespeople will be accountable for reaching their goals and their costly mistakes. They will increase your booking ratio. Your salespeople pay for themselves. You know exactly how much money is out in proposals. You never have to pay for sales training again. Your sales team will be bringing in business, not just order takers. Your new hire salesperson will be trained before their first day. You never give a raise to a salesperson again. And your team doesn't waste time on unqualified leads. You never have to train salespeople again. Never, ever, ever hear salespeople say, I didn't know that. They didn't book because our price is too high. I'm not making enough money. I'm working my butt off and I'm not making enough money. So now you have a choice. First choice, you try and figure this all out on your own, and you probably can. You'll spend tens of thousands of dollars, probably more, figuring it out the hard way and wasting years of your life you'll never get back. I know, I've done it. Or the second choice is to learn a proven and tested system from someone who's actually mastered this and successfully implemented this system in hundreds of clients' businesses. The winner's path. See how this can be implemented for your business. Why are we doing this? Well, not only is it time to pay it forward to an industry that has treated me so well, plus it has worked so well for my sales team and other businesses in the special events industry. It was impossible for them to learn the entire process during a 1-hour seminar at a conference. So companies large and small would bring me in to spend a few days with them and their team teaching the sales techniques, testing, and tracking systems. And then 6 months later, call me back in because they have lost some team members or added them, and we would start from scratch. This was becoming costly for them. I mean, really costly for them. So this is why I decided to share the methods. So over the next 5 days, I have set aside some time to talk with you personally and to see if we could help. We'll talk about 45 minutes and we'll map out an exact action plan for you to follow so that you could hit your sales goals this year. This call will probably be the most valuable 45 minutes you spend working on your business this year. Together, we'll dial into your sales procedures, your compensation plans, and get absolute clarity on how to reach your goals as fast as possible. And you'll get an exact strategy to make it all happen. If you want me to personally work with you to get your sales goals, and if you think it's a good fit, I might invite you to become one of the new clients I take on. If that's the case, I'll walk you through what it would look like and take you through an overview of a program that's designed to get your sales team quickly to qualify and close more sales. We expect new clients to be generating more revenue within 30 days. We've pushed a lot of people to this webinar, and our schedule can only handle 18 strategy sessions over the next 5 days. So you should apply now, and if you see an opportunity for you here, don't miss your free strategy session. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye now.
Okay, thank you so much for staying with me. I really, really appreciate it. Now, somewhere on here is the calendar. Get your application done so we can talk and have 45 minutes just for your business. Okay? I'll see you soon.